Hey, what's up? It's your boy Chef Kev, and this is I Am CEO podcast. Listen, this episode is special to me because we're gonna dive into a world that a lot of people are not able to see and a lot of people are not able to experience, and that's the private chef world. So I want to introduce my guest, first chef on my podcast, other than myself. Y'all give it up for Chef Chianti. Chianti.
What up, Kev?
It was good.
What's up, bro?
Y'all bear with her. She gon' dive in, but she gotta warm up first. So
warm up.
as we warm up, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this first, so we can let the inhibitions down and let in the real conversation begin. So I'm gonna jump right in and let people, after we say cheers, where you started to say I'm gonna jump in the kitchen.
Salud.
To a good conversation. So where did you decide that you wanted to jump into the kitchen and this was it?
It started as... Sorry, I'm shy. But it started off when I was a kid, just growing up, watching my family cook in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I used to always get a stepping stool, sit up beside the stove and watch my aunts and aunties and my mom cook, grandma. So cooking for me is more hereditary.
Yeah.
It's in the bloodline. But I got in the kitchen full time in my 20s, I would say. Working at different restaurants and stuff like that. And then I just started from the dish pit all the way up, along with what I was taught growing up as a child.
Was a lot of your training more self-taught, or was it culinary school?
It was more self-taught.
Okay.
More self-taught. Because
your journey was unique. So
yeah.
How did that journey start from saying, I'm gonna do restaurants to going into private chef work? Because when I met you, we were at a restaurant in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And we came through at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
It's me, Fabulous, and a whole bunch of dudes.
Yeah, that was deep.
We came, took over the kitchen, and y'all was in there doing your thing. So what segued from that?
Started off doing consulting with different kitchens and stuff like that. Just helping restaurants out in Charlotte.
Which a lot of them need.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't...
We ain't gonna name no company.
Yeah, we ain't gonna name no names. But just consulting and, man, I started selling plates. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what's up.
So I started DoorDash before it was even DoorDash. Got a business manager. I did plate deliveries from corporate companies.
Oh, that's
CMS, dope. Bank of America, and stuff like that. And then I started doing caterings. And my first big catering was with an agent in the NFL who was cool with Cam Newton. Whatever like that. So he was watching my work and my energy and stuff like that. And he was like, yo, you got a good spirit. You got a good vibe. I got something for you.
That's what's up.
So I'm like, all right, whatever. Not whatever, but I'm like, people tell you stuff all the time.
No, your personality has always been if you get a compliment, you yeah, it's cool.
Now I receive it.
Yeah, I know you, but inside you do. Outside is more you try to stay humble.
But people, promise a lot of things all the time. You hear so much when you're on the grind coming up. So sometimes you get discouraged,
Yeah,
and you
facts.
All right, I hear you, but let me see it.
Yeah.
But he did,
He came through.
He came through. And I made the first meal of Cam Newton's Super Bowl season. So after that,
2015.
2015, he won every game after that, and that's pretty much how I blew up.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So.
And most people don't realize, as chefs, having certain types of clients can either do one or two things. It'll propel you, or it can keep you in a box.
Yeah, it can.
But you said Cam's particular opportunity allowed you to blossom.
Yeah, it went up after that.
So 2015, 2016, 2017, what was your next 3 years like? What was the next step after getting that level of we'll talk about it later, but all of us get egos. So
yeah, we do.
where does that next step take you on the journey?
Man, after that, I think CIAA hit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
so CI weekend, and that weekend I cooked for Cardi, Tahiri, OG, what's his name? OT Genesis.
Oh yeah.
Fabulous, French Montana, Zoe Dollars. Man, it's a list. Yo Gotti. All types of people.
Yeah.
So I was making my rounds, and on top of that, I was doing my own events in Charlotte. Yeah. I'm born and raised here. So.
Oh, so you're a real Charlottean.
Yeah, I'm a native.
See, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so word of mouth already going and buzzing, aligning with, what I got going on in sports and the industry. It was up from there.
See, but the crazy part is all of this was happening, like you're doing all this, and this is how weird our industry is. I never even knew that that's what you were doing all that time. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I was one of the only Black private chefs doing what I was doing. I was working with different clients, had no idea. And that's how terrible our industry is as it pertains to working together. That's why I felt like this episode was so much more important, because we have two chefs in Charlotte who are in their own lane doing absolutely totally different, but we all have our own clientele.
Yeah.
And that's something that I feel like our industry doesn't do a lot. We don't come together.
No, we don't. It's a lot of ego,
Yeah.
It's a lot of ego. It's a lot of competition, stuff like that.
And it's due to, no disrespect, we make a lot of money in what we do.
Yeah, we do.
And when you start from nothing and you start getting a little something, we all kind of start feeling ourselves.
And go right here.
Yeah.
Go here.
You're like, wait a minute. Man, I ain't got to speak to this dude. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I've been told that too. Like, oh man, he's arrogant. He's this. I'm like, I'm definitely arrogant. I don't care. Yeah. But it's because I want my food to be just as confident as my personality.
Yeah.
So you put what you put on the plate.
Yeah.
You understand it.
Yeah, your spirit goes into the food. That's why I always, like pray, meditate. Because whatever you got in here is gonna go in that plate. It's like energy,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's like going to McDonald's, and getting served by an angry customer. You eating the food, and now you mad and cranky, cussing everybody out because you done had an angry burger given to you.
Angry burger. So we all done had enough of those.
Yeah, man. But I had an ego death, so that really, I
love that. Talk about the ego death.
Ego death. Because
that is something that we all have to do to get to that next level.
Oh yeah. Man, God definitely broke me down to build me back up the way He wanted me to. I would say that. I got in a bad car accident about 3 years ago.
Oh wow.
And I was hit by 2 cars on the highway in Atlanta. Had to get surgery on my spine.
Wow.
And then my arm, I'm left-handed, so my arm was messed up. And I was in a position where I felt like I wasn't gonna be able to cook anymore because this arm was like this,
Wow.
And
that's your dominant arm.
That's my dominant arm. And I couldn't work for a whole year. So man, I went through some changes. But I took that time alone to look in the mirror at myself.
Yeah.
And reevaluate, how I was in the past and with other people, good or bad, and just do better and move forward with it.
Having that self-reflection.
Yeah. Sometimes it takes God to humble you.
Yeah, listen.
Relationships, friends can't do it, mom, dad.
I just had that conversation. I think I was talking to my wife about how God will humble you and put you in a position where no longer He shows you that you're not in control.
Yeah.
And we all have had those. Mine was 2022 when my mom passed. It went from her being in the hospital in March 11th to April 30th, gone. Like cancer, stage 4. And that took everything from me in terms of just wanting to cook and just feeling happy about it. I went into depression and drinking. And that was just 3 years ago. So I understand what it's like to be stripped.
Yeah.
Because I had to kill my old self in order for me to get to the place where I'm at now, where I'm I'm not cooking and focusing on the money. I'm more or less cooking and focusing on how can I help that relationship or open up that door, whatever that is. Yeah. You understand when you go into the kitchen, you're like, what am I getting from this?
Yeah.
Of course we get paid, but what's the long game with this particular client?
Right.
That's true. Talk to people about the culture and the clientele.
Elaborate on that.
So our culture as private chefs, not just a chef who is cooking in a restaurant, but someone who, what we do, it fuels entertainers, entrepreneurs, athletes. What we do directly reflects what they do on the field.
Yeah.
talk to people about what that means to be in that space. Like in
lot.
terms,
It's a lot.
So from A to Z, because some people don't know what it takes for us to put together nutrition and all those things to like understand your client's body type, how it affects their performance.
Yeah.
Like let people in on that side.
Man, it takes a lot of wait time for your family, for sure.
Absolutely.
I would say 80% of our lives belongs to the client, the clientele.
Yeah.
The 20% is mental health, exercise, rest, and vacation.
Facts. That's good.
Man, it takes a lot of communication, understanding the vibe of the client. A lot of times when they think we're at home, like when we leave the house, like, nah, we got to go home and stop by Chick-fil-A to get a salad because we don't have time to cook for ourselves after we done made tuna tartare at your house.
Yep.
And like get to work on the menu.
Yep.
You know, along with, for example, like it may be one main client and 6 other people in the house, and then 3 people out of those 6 people got different diets.
Yep.
You know, so now you gotta work your mind and your thoughts a little bit more and take some lion's mane vitamins. So you
listen, and you going from Whole Foods to this store to this store.
Yeah, right.
Because everybody got a different type. And most of the stuff we do is stores that we stop at is based on convenience.
Yeah, based on convenience.
But
for sure.
if a client's preference, like I have one client now, his preference is only Whole Foods.
Yeah.
I gotta make that loop around just to go there and be intentional about, I gotta get ingredients from this place.
Yeah.
And that's so taxing when it comes to just your day to day.
Gas, mileage, and all that stuff.
Yeah. You already know. You
gotta count everything. For sure.
Yeah. So the culture with doing that is extremely taxing on you personally, and you said something key though. You said that 20% is rest.
Yeah.
And I feel like that 20% we might go to sleep, but most of us are not resting.
No.
Meaning our mind never rests.
No. We're always on alert.
Always on alert.
Yeah.
You can get a call or a text 12 a.m. Hey, tomorrow I want X.
Yeah.
And you have to be responsive.
You got to be on it.
Because I don't think people realize the structure of how a private chef works is when we sign a retainer or when we sign a contract, it's not a time.
No.
There's times we are supposed to cook, but when that client reaches out, it's very rare if he reaches out, first of all.
Yeah, for sure.
Then that means, hey, you got to respond, you got to be on it.
But when you got an exclusive contract, you better answer that phone.
Listen,
you got to be on it.
Whenever, it don't matter. You can be on vacation.
Man.
Now, the good thing I've learned is have good relationship with your clients. So when I'm on vacation, my clients are like, they'll see my story and be like, live life, bro.
Yep. I see you.
Yeah, I see you.
Chef.
Yeah.
That's my chef.
Right. But when you get home, they like, all right, back to business.
All right, so what time you go? ETA.
Yeah, ETA. That is the word. Oh my God. I thought I was the only one.
ETA.
Client don't even say word. They just put ETA. Like,
I would say my most interesting time was COVID.
Oh my God. That was a blessing time for me.
Man, I felt like I was the only chef going out in the storm. Like
same.
Everybody's sick.
Yeah.
I still got to go to the store.
Yeah.
I still got to take care of this man. Like,
mm-hmm.
Still got to cook, take care of the whole house. I never got COVID during the whole time. Thank God. Never gotten sick. Man, but everybody, like, flying me out.
I feel like they was eating more during COVID.
They were.
Because I was getting executives from Florida, New York, coming to the lake.
Yeah.
Just to entertain their family for the whole week.
Yeah. Because people were afraid to go out to eat. Like,
which was crazy. You go to Atlanta, everybody going out to eat.
Oh, it was lit. It was lit.
Atlanta was the most.
That was everybody's vacation.
I went on vacation in Atlanta. I went on vacation in Atlanta. It was hitting up like every major restaurant, just nonstop. Yeah. That was my vacation.
Yeah.
But COVID was a blessing because that's also when I had to remind you this earlier. We had a write-up in the Black Enterprise.
Yeah, we did.
And it was like Charlotte's top 10 Black chefs, and you and I was like number 1 and 2.
Yep.
And that article alone has fueled my business like residually so much. Like I haven't even, looked at the metrics. But if my SEO had to go to one thing, that was the article that people went to.
Yeah.
How did that feel for you?
That felt amazing, man. That was
to be honored, and we didn't even know. Like it wasn't like they set us down. It was just these are Charlotte's top black chefs.
Yeah, it was love, man. I was very grateful for that. I think that's the same year I made Forbes.
Yep, you did.
With Kimba, and then I made Boston Sports Magazine. A few articles that year. It was a lot of write-ups, but man, I felt good. It felt humbling.
Yeah.
You know, it was like,
to be like, oh man, all this work we put in.
Yeah, it's like, here we
they
go.
They actually like, appreciate it. Yeah, like, something. Yeah, because sometimes we don't get, we get a thank you. We get a appreciate it. We get a, this was fire.
Yeah.
But very rare do we get that sit down where it's like a, wow, I really appreciate what you do and I want to honor you.
Yeah. Because
our goal is to serve all the time.
That's it.
Like,
serve.
When I come do this podcast, I made a little charcuterie board because that's all I know is to make sure we are nourished.
Yeah.
Because that's something we're not able to do to ourselves.
That's our self-love, man.
Yeah.
You gotta take care of yourself.
That's what 2022 taught me as well, is learning how to love myself.
Yeah. And boundaries.
Boundaries. Wow.
Chef boundaries.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're using all the buzzwords. Yeah. It sounds like I'm in therapy again.
You teach people how to treat you. That's true. That's personal life or business.
Yeah.
So.
Because what we do in business, we take home.
Yeah, we do. We take home, we be up all night. Our girl got to hear about it. Wife, whoever.
Yep.
Mama got to hear about it.
Listen, we got 18 therapists because what we do is taxing. So I want to talk about the level of, I got some notes, which I wasn't going to act like I had, but hey, I want to talk about the grind versus the glamour. Okay. Because this is the part that, oh yeah, Chef Chianti, Chef Kev, I see him on Instagram. I see you doing your thing. They see it, but they don't feel the grind. Like, talk to them about that.
Man, it look good. Mm-hmm. It look good, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of, takes a lot of patience.
Yes.
A lot of patience.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice, for sure. A lot of sacrifice. A lot of time away from family. Holidays. No holidays. No.
We cooking.
No. Unless you got a wife.
Yeah.
Make it a domestic partner and she gonna help you out in the kitchen. But other than that, like.
Nah, and I love my wife, but she would even tell you she don't cook. Because she was like, I don't have to. It never had to. So it's more of a, it's all we do is serve.
Yeah.
So if we can take moments, it's usually vacation.
Yeah.
But for me, and you can like feed off of what I'm thinking, but for me, the grind is more like, if I had to look at it from a full day, wake up at 6, work out, meditate, pray, of course, brush my teeth, try to get some breakfast. 9 times out of 10, I'm not. Heading to a store, getting prepped, getting some lunch prepared or dropped off.
Yep.
After I did that, I come here, I'm about to record this podcast. When I leave here, I'm going to the store, get dinner prepared, prepped, marinated, whatever you cooking.
Yep.
Get that served or dropped off. Tonight, there's no rest. I'm thinking about tomorrow.
Yep. The rest of the week, really.
Right. So one thing I've learned about with you guys, especially like with people in the space of being chefs with women, y'all plan a lot more than we do.
Yeah, we do. We plan a lot more, man. I could knock out like 3 clients in one day. Like I know some guys, like chef friends I had, they'll call me like, "Hey, can you help me do this?" And I'm like,
you gotta work on your planning skills.
You gonna have to pace yourself,
bro. Yeah. I can't be saving you.
But me, like I can knock it out all in one day.
So do you plan your menus at the beginning of the week for the whole week?
Yeah, I plan it at the beginning of the week for the whole week, and I send it to my clients and just let them approve it, whatever like that.
Okay.
And then just go from there.
Have you seen that be effective? Because clients are very much like routine. A lot of them like routine. A lot of my clients don't like to really respond. I don't know how yours are, but
sometimes I would say like athletes do that, but only when they locked in the game. They're focused on sports and what's in front of them. So you kind of gotta like, hey,
Yeah,
Like, do
throw
you
a
like
red
this?
flag at them like,
Like, and they'll respond or whatever.
you planning it for the whole week?
Yeah, plan it for the whole week. They'll approve it. Because
Yeah.
if you just make something for the client, say like they don't like it, they're gonna be mad at you. Like,
And the crazy part is they don't even tell us.
No.
Most of them. The real clients, I have one who's like, it don't matter. He will literally text and be like, hey man, I ain't like that blue sparrow and smoothie you did. Just do this from now on.
Right. They be like, yo.
I appreciate that because the ones who don't tell you, they just wait till that little time run out and then they let you go.
Yeah.
You already did.
Yo.
Like, they don't even tell you. They just let you go. You be like, what'd I do? And it was that one moment.
Yeah, that's true. They will do that. I've heard some stories like that before. Yeah, just make the menu and give it to them. So when you make something they don't like, they can't complain. They can't say, hey.
Because you approved it.
Yep, like you approved it. It's not on me. So I always do that. I send it to two people. So I may send it to like, the assistant.
Or the manager.
Or the manager.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is what I sent them. And I sent it to them directly. And,
Yeah.
It's like, all right, cool, good chef.
I'm gonna try that with one of my clients because I come up with like a rotating menu where every week I got like 5 or 6 dishes that I stick with and I just move them around.
Yeah.
Because he's very much like he like what he like and he wants that, but he's also a well-traveled person, so I can kind of get creative. Yeah. So I'm gonna try that with him because I've tried that with some clients and it was hard because you got to go to the store at 8 and they ain't approved the menu. So now you.
Well, I will say with this, it's always like that with men, my male clients, because men are picky.
Yeah.
My female clients, they love it. They be like, if they don't like it, they be like, don't make this no more. Yeah. But male clients, man, like, the boys
they stay on top. Yeah.
They stay on top. So yeah.
Okay. So in addition to the grind and the glamour, what do you feel like the biggest misconception is for private chefs that most people like the thing that people talk about the most, like in what we do, like a misconception? I got several, but I want to know what your thoughts is. So for me, I've seen people say they automatically coin the phrase celebrity chef because we cooked for a celebrity.
Yeah, they do.
I want to really jump into that because, man, my mentor.
Let me take a sip.
I got 2 mentors. Chef Richard, he's been with Dwayne Wade since Dwayne got into the lead. He's been my mentor.
Oh, that's my guy.
That's
he's
my dude.
He's a good guy, man.
Chef Richard and Chef Jeff. Jeff out of Vegas. He's more like a public speaker now, but he came from being in the streets, getting locked up 28 years, getting on Oprah, going to the Bellagio, becoming a speaker. Both of them told me the same thing. A celebrity chef is not someone who is told they're a celebrity chef.
That is true.
A real celebrity chef started with G. Garvin, Chef Jeff, and a couple other guys. When you have an actual show on TV, that is a real celebrity chef.
I've heard that.
It's not, I cooked for whoever.
Yeah.
People give us that term. We don't give ourselves that term. And if we do, we all try to do it at one point.
I mean, I know
it feels corny.
I was like, I'm a celebrity chef.
I'm a celebrity chef. I'm like, as I looked at that years later, it was like, dang, that was corny as hell. It's like walking.
Do you know who I am?
Right.
Like,
no, I don't.
No, we don't know who you stand in line.
So I feel like that's the biggest misconception.
Yeah.
Is celebrity chef is anyone who's cooked for a celebrity.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I've seen a lot of that after COVID. I feel like a lot of a lot of people became chefs during COVID and after COVID.
I call them the plate cooks.
It messed the game up, man.
It really did.
Because,
for
example, like I'll have agents call me and they'll tell me like, just different people like, yo, it's hard to find a chef because we hired this chef and this chef don't know how to cook for 10 people at one time and made 3 different dishes, or they just don't know the flow of it. They come
in there and they're asking for pictures.
Yeah.
They're putting them on their Instagram or a whole purpose of a private chef is someone who is private.
Yeah. And you got to make these people feel comfortable.
Yep. I signed NDAs, so it's like, I can't even. That's why when I referred to my clients, I was like, my client.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things we talked about is like, he didn't like that about his last chef. that's all that particular chef did is say, I am boop, boop, boop.
Yep. Piggybacking off of the name.
And they hate that.
They hate that, man. Because, you know, people can follow you from your house to their house. You know, you just never know. So
that's true.
You always got to keep that.
Because, you know, that's their family. One of the things I love about what we do and is also scary is we are the most intimate person to our clients than their spouse. So what we hear, what we get to see, what we do is so intimate that it's close to home and it has to be like guarded like that.
Yeah, it has to be.
Because you have access to their home.
It's like how you guard your prayers with God. That's how you got to be with your client, man.
Listen, because that is something that is like, you can't play with that.
And I tell chefs all the time, like, you know, that's your client, but that's not your friend. Like, when you go in these people's house, you got to be wallpaper.
Yes,
like,
that's it.
Like, on that wall, you can't be, you know, you hear them complaining about something or whatever. Like, it's none of your business.
Yeah, yeah. Like, ooh, I love that. I love that.
Food, bro. Like, don't be,
if so many chefs could just hear that. I love that.
No, man, you cannot do
because
that.
They have so much that they're dealing with on the regular. And if I see the spouse is not even able to have that conversation, why do I think I have the ability to sit down somewhere and focus on cooking? Right. So that's one of the other misconceptions. I love that you brought that up because that's so important. I feel like I'm missing something else.
I will say this. They always say this. If the kids don't like you.
Ooh-wee.
If the kids don't like you, it's a wrap.
Oh my goodness. Listen.
Because kids going to tell it all. Like,
I have a client that one of the kids loves me, stays in the kitchen. The other one, she cries all the time, but it's not just me, it's any man.
Yeah.
So in that situation, I'm like, okay, cool. But if there's a kid or the dog.
Yeah, the dog too.
If the dog and the kid don't like you.
Or the mama.
Oh my God. If the mama can't come in and have a conversation with you,
it's a wrap.
She gonna talk to him or her in private and say, listen, no.
Spirit bad, no, get out, no. But luckily, you know, I thank God, I've never had like a bad run-in with any of my clients or the kids. Like some of the kids FaceTime me to this day, like,
hey,
what you doing?
That's when you know you did the right thing.
Yeah, you know, so I keep up with it. All my clients, most of them, they keep up with me. You know.
What's a surprise request that has pushed your creativity? I got several, but I would love to hear yours.
Vegan alkaline.
Jesus. Yeah. Those are two different extremes.
Yep. Vegan alkaline client with Angela Simmons.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yep.
So she taught me a lot about that and opened up a whole different avenue on holistic healing through food and vitamins and herbs and all that stuff. So,
and when people hear vegan, they automatically assume, you know, the traditional vegan is a lot of processed, a lot of this, a lot of that. But talk to me about the different versions of vegan that people are not familiar with. Like the one that will be more like focused on health versus just lifestyle.
Different versions of vegan.
Plant-based?
Plant-based, yeah. Plant-based is okay. Tofu, but a lot of real vegans don't eat tofu.
Yeah.
And like plant-based meat and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Straight veggies and fruit.
Raw
diet. Like real vegan, I'm sorry. Real vegans don't eat plant-based food like that.
I had this joking meme like last year, and I got in trouble one time because I was like, all these vegans out here, and they all overweight. Somebody lying.
Yeah.
So I had some people
beans y'all been eating.
Man, listen, chickpeas and processed this. And you can't use mushrooms and everything.
Everybody's body is not suited to be a vegan. You know?
That's good. That's true.
A lot of my clients, like vegans, but then they eat based off their blood type. And I've been on the blood type diet before, and it seemed like I've been vegan for a whole year. It seemed a drastic change in my body or whatever like that. But I lost train of thought.
Well, I'll segue then because I got you. You already told me earlier. Talk to me about Charlotte food scene and the word. So this phrase is the one thing that I hate the most. I know other chefs do too, but I'm going to say it anyway. Your signature dish.
Oh my God. I just cringe. I feel like I don't have a signature dish.
See?
Because I
Same
cook
way.
everything good, you know?
Yeah, same.
I make some
same.
good pasta from scratch. I would
Hey.
say that. Some good risotto, bolognese,
Yeah.
Caribbean food, Asian, Italian, Mediterranean.
So you can do anything.
Yeah, I can do anything. Like, there's no limit to it. So,
Tell me about this.
the food scene in Charlotte, right?
Food scene.
Let me take another sip.
Ooh-wee. No, this
Man.
because this is the part that most people need to hear. Because I feel like there's a lot of lies in terms of people saying that Charlotte has a good food scene. I got my own perspective on that one, but you tell me what you think about this.
I feel like a lot of Charlotte people don't know good food.
Thank you.
I feel like they don't know good food. I feel like because it's cheesy, it's salty, it's saucy, tangy. It's like, oh, this is so good. And it's always like lamb chops, salmon,
mac and cheese,
lobster mac and stuff like that. And it's good, man. Hey, people made a kill.
Yeah, it's
people millionaires off that stuff.
Hey,
I ain't knocking it.
Facts.
I'm not knocking it at all. But
it's just not something I can do every day.
Yeah, it's not something I can do every day. It also messes up your creativity when you ask your chef to cook stuff like that. You know, you got to know what kind of caliber of chef you're dealing with before you book them. A lot of people don't know that. They reach out to you like, hey, I want some meatballs and chicken tenders, and you over here with Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Right. You're like, no, I need to do some tartare with caviar.
Some, you know.
You know what I mean? With some bellinis.
Bellinis and all that, you know. A little sashimi.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah, Charlotte is coming up on the food scene because I feel like a lot of people from different cities and countries are coming here buying up spaces to take culinary to a different level.
Yeah.
Now, when we're speaking of diverse places or other folk it's
a whole different situation.
Yeah, it's a whole different situation. I've ate at a lot of restaurants here and consulted a few, and I can see.
Oh man!
No disrespect, but it's like it could be better.
Do you feel like it's a situation of Charlotte doesn't have a food identity?
No, I feel like a lot of people are getting in the game and don't really know the restaurant industry.
Oh,
and then they go to get chefs off social media.
True, that's it.
And then they want a restaurant because they feel like, oh, they can make a lot of money off this, or it's a good look. Guys, ego behind it too, but they don't really know the game.
That's true.
They never worked in the kitchen before. They don't have a hospitality company to build structure. It's not an
operations
and stuff like that.
Training. There's so much that goes into it.
So now, when I lived in Atlanta,
whole different story. Because you got a culture down there that you might have a girl who left the Ritz who's starting a mom and pop spot. And she's like,
she killing it.
10 times different when it comes to the training. And they got 7 weeks of soft opening before they actually, like, those are things that matter. And those are things that allow your staff to get real live training. Because you can't just train and just say, go and do this when the lights come on.
You can't do that.
That's like telling an athlete, go play the Super Bowl and never practice.
And I feel like a lot of business owners go to their neighbor and get advice.
Yeah.
But it's like, what worked for them may not work for your business.
That's true.
Because
we all have different demographics. You have different types of food.
Yeah, and like where you got your restaurant at, that's a whole different area.
Yeah.
So you open a sushi spot, but it's a sushi spot around the corner. So when your food's whack, guess where I'm gonna go? I'm gonna go around the corner.
Exactly.
So
like, no, that's true. That's true. So I don't think Charlotte has a food identity. I think the identity is what you was talking about. Yeah. The Lobster Macs, the Midnight Diners, the Red Eye, those type of comfort food, but just like very simple, no creativity, just pile up the plate.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I've seen a few chefs cook that rustic, man, I hate to say it.
I'll say it, please. I can't wait till they watch it.
No, please. That's slave food.
That's it. That's it.
I love my ancestors. I love my people, but we've came a long way. So we don't like
everything don't need to be like extremely heavy in portion,
Yeah.
buttery, or heavy starch, or like I love when my clients say, expand your territory. I just came from Singapore. Make these Singapore noodles.
Yeah.
And I go do some research and hey, is this right? This sauce right? And you really get that authenticity, and that one grandma in the back of that restaurant that you went by to just see, okay, is this how it's supposed to taste?
Yeah.
Then you go back in the lab. That's what I love.
And add your own twist to it.
That's it. Like a beef shawarma plate. I ain't never seen a chef make that, but when my client asked for it, I was like, went to the Middle Eastern store in Scottsdale, explained to me exactly what sauces, what spices, what everything.
Yeah.
And they verified the recipe. Like, yeah, this is how you make it. Okay, great. Go on, do your thing.
Yeah.
Not just throwing something on a plate and just saying, oh, I like it. It looked good. No, it has to taste good.
And you ain't tasted it.
Come on.
And you shop that Food Line.
Oh, man.
So
that's a whole nother story. Food Line, Walmart. Whew.
Don't come in my house with no Food Line bags.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But man, yes, food identity here is it's getting there though. I will say that. I went to a couple of fire restaurants last week.
So what are your favorites in Charlotte? Like if you had to say, we're not doing no shameless plug, but you know, what are your favorites? I have like 2.
My favorites in Charlotte.
You actually be posting some dope shit. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the food you be posting, I'll be like, where in the hell is this at? Like little cocktail bars, little.
Oh yeah, speakeasy.
You know what I mean?
I love them.
Yeah.
Speakeasy, boy.
See, you gonna have to put me on your speakeasy game because I need some date night spots.
I need some date night spots, yo.
I need some date night spots.
I got you. But I think I went to a new spot called Argentines or something.
Okay.
I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but it just opened up uptown Charlotte. Mediterranean cuisine, young chef there from Johnson & Wells. Man, his food.
Amazing.
Fire. Yeah, I felt like, because I think the best restaurants I went to was in Boston when I lived in Boston.
Oh yeah, Boston got some good food.
Working with the Celtics and the Patriots. It reminded me of like me being out of town somewhere.
Yeah.
Like the flavor, everything was freshly made from the table.
Because they have so many different cuisines in Boston. It's like, you can go get seafood. You can go get this. You can go find Chinese. I mean.
I'm with the Trinidad. I'm over in Nigeria.
Yep.
Israel, Greece.
Ethiopian.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's one of my favorite spots. Soul Gastro just opened up. So that's another spot that I like.
My 2 favorite is Brick Tops and Steak 48.
Steak 48?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I've never been to Steak 48.
Yeah, you definitely gotta check it out. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out.
In terms of the steakhouse, I feel like for Charlotte, that's.
You know what? I like Sea Grill.
You know what? My wife loves Sea Grill because she likes that it's Black owned and the food is actually good, but the vibes are even better.
That's what I like. Because Charlotte lacked customer service.
Yes.
Like I think it's Argentines I went to, Sea Grill. When I walked in there, everybody was smiling.
Yep.
Everybody greeted you. The service was phenomenal, man.
You get 2-3 people come to your table.
Yeah.
At one sitting, and you're like, no, this ain't my table. Everybody works.
Right. When they tell you to take your hat off, the food gonna be good.
Yes.
Like, you're gonna have a good experience.
I went there on a date night and had on some shorts or something, and I felt uncomfortable because I was coming from somewhere else, and my wife was dressed up, but I was like, I didn't want to dress up that day, and it made me feel bad when I sat down. I was like, that's what you want to feel when you go into a restaurant.
For sure.
Lumani too in South Park. Lumani.
Okay.
Lumani. Yeah. Lumani. Amazing. It used to be where Upstream in that area.
Yeah.
It used to be where Upstream is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check them out.
Yeah, Lumani.
Lumani.
Yeah.
Oh, with the fish.
Yes.
That's that spot,
I'm trying to figure out what the style it is, but it's kind of like
I think it's more like a French cuisine.
It's French, but it also has a little Greek too.
Okay.
A little Greek because unfortunately they do lamb chops, but it's the Greek style lamb chops.
Yeah, good. It's not the jerk barbecue.
No.
Barbecue. Lamb chops.
Oh shoot! they flex too when they make it.
Rada too.
Who?
Rada.
Okay.
Rada. It's I think they're up for like the Michelin star, if I'm not mistaken. Or
dang.
New York Times top 30 restaurants. They just made. Yeah.
See?
So Charlotte got some spots.
Hey, look, man, Charlotte's got a lot, y'all. I'm telling you, you gotta tap in with the best.
Yep.
We'll talk about the business side and we'll wrap it up. But the business side of a private chef, what are some of the things that you would like the people to know on the business side? I know we talked about the culture. We talked about culinary innovation, just different things like that, which Charlotte don't have a lot of innovation, but in our innovation, in our industry, we're always being innovative.
When it comes from the business side, are you speaking from like what the chefs should know or what the people should know?
I almost feel like we got to educate both.
Okay.
I feel like there's some chefs that need to know some things about the business side, and there are also some clients that need to know what to expect. If they're trying to come and book Chef Chianti or Chef Kev, what do they need to know before they hit requests?
Make sure your vision aligns with the chef.
That's good.
And what I mean by that, like, doing event and hiring Chef Kev, but you want Chef Kev to make chicken sliders and meatballs. And then we send you an invoice like $2,000. You like,
right? Oh man,
this too much. It's like, well, I'm not going to buy the meatballs. We're making lamb meatballs
from scratch.
Like
they're not all going to look the same.
Yeah, it's not going to all look the same and stuff like that. I won't say be patient with us because they ain't trying to hear that. No. But just pay your invoice.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's the best thing I can say.
And it's not directed towards anybody.
No,
it's just we run our business just like how you guys run your business. We got a family fee just like how y'all got family fee. So yeah, man.
I'll feed off of that. For the chefs, don't negotiate yourself. When you set the precedence that you can be negotiated, you set the industry standard that it's negotiable.
Yeah.
Our prices are non-negotiable.
Yeah.
If my videographer or my whatever, my line service, hey man, I charge X. All right. I don't want you to give me what I can get for a shot.
Yeah, for sure.
No, if you tell me this is what the whole pie is looking like, that's what I want to pay for. Because guess what? That's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
So if you're underpaying me, your service, I'm not saying this on purpose, but your service will reflect that.
Yeah.
Especially if we go into it already frustrated that I took this gig anyway.
Yeah.
But that's another reason why you don't negotiate yourself.
Yeah. And another thing, like if the client book another chef, it's okay. It's okay.
I celebrate when they say,
I love it.
I had another chef say $1,500 and yours came in at $2,500. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh no. I wish him the best. I wish her the best. That is awesome. I wish your event is great.
Because you're going to call back.
You going to circle back.
You're going to spin the block.
Because a reason why you reached out to me in the beginning.
Yeah. And character speaks for itself.
Yeah.
They always, when you got good character and integrity, like clients going to always spin the block.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Because they understand what they're getting in value when they went to looking for you anyway.
Yeah.
So.
And depending on how you cook spiritually, like your food changed lives. And they going to feel that. They're going to definitely feel that. So.
I can tell you how many times I've gone into a kitchen or an event and it started off where everybody was just kind of like, you felt like they were just kind of, their spirits was a little down or just quiet. By the time third course hits, oh my goodness, everybody is bubbly. So I love you.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
And that's why our food changed lives. And that's why I felt like this episode was so important for people to hear. Sure. Before we go, is there anything that you want to leave anyone with that is becoming an up-and-coming chef, or just in general, anything you want to leave?
Put yourself first. Always take care of your mental health.
I love
yourself
that.
Like an athlete. Go work out. Go meditate. If you need therapy, go talk to a therapist.
I love that.
Always have good character. Don't pull up to the client house smelling like a pound of tree.
Oh my God.
Drunk. Don't drink with them. Always just poker face, good business at all times. Because you you teach people how to treat you in
Yeah.
this game.
I love that.
And people really do pay attention to everything you do.
That's true.
Everything.
Even when they invite you to have a drink with them, never overdrink, never overindulge. You have a sip. Thank you so much. And when they see that you are in a rush to get to where you got to go, they'll respect you so much more, and they'll invite you in so much more.
And stop overcharging these people and cooking a little bit of food.
That's it.
Because I've been hearing that a lot.
Oh my God. The industry has gotten to a point where people are price gouging.
Yeah, they are.
Because they feel like they can.
Yeah.
And they're overselling something that they're going to underdeliver.
They get mad when you say something about it.
Oh my
You know, so.
Because this industry is so small, everybody talks.
Everybody talks.
So when you do good,
yeah,
that's what's going to get spread. But the bad news travels faster. So
don't end up in a group chat.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, don't end up in a group chat, especially in Charlotte. So,
oh yeah. Listen, I've made my share of mistakes. I've made my share of issues. Listen, we all have had our problems, but the ultimate goal is, like she said, integrity and sticking to what you say you're going to do and do it to the best of your ability. I really appreciate you for coming on.
Same.
And
thanks for having me, bro.
Absolutely. I mean, I look forward to, you guys seeing more things with us in the city. If you guys want to book Chef Chianti, where would they book you?
They will book me at I am Chef Chianti on Instagram. And email is info@chefchianti.com. Website is chefchianti.com. So yeah.
Hey, you ain't got no excuse. But remember, when you go book her, have a vision for what you're looking for.
Come and get that healing.
And a budget. A vision with a budget leaves you in a good situation. So we appreciate y'all watching this episode 11, man. I'm just grateful for being able to have I Am CEO podcast, being able to do this, and we just gonna keep turning it up more and more. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Make sure y'all go subscribe, like, share, and we'll see y'all on the next one.
Love. Cheers.
Cheers.
Salud.
Well, not 6 in forever.